Today, I took the time to prepare a jar of pickles. It only took 10 minutes, but it was the best 10 minutes of my day. There's nothing special about this recipe. It's very simple, and that's the point. I, for one, am certainly guilty of neglecting to spend time on the simple pleasures of today in pursuit of some grander tomorrow. The more uncomfortable truth is that I don't always have a grander pursuit to be working towards. And the self-imposed belief that I should can often stop me from enjoying today. What a pity that is. But I won't waste this moment worrying about the moments I've wasted. And today was different. I filled a jar with some cucumbers and thoroughly enjoyed myself. Though I shouldn't forget the supporting cast. There was also garlic, peppercorns, mustard seeds, and a bay leaf. I've heard that those last two ingredients help to keep the cucumber crunchy. Luckily, they add some flavour too. Oh, and dill. I love dill. And it was right about here, as I began trimming the tops and tails of these cucumbers, that I realized there's nothing I'd rather be doing in this moment than this. Nowhere else I'd rather be, and no one else I needed to be with. I was simply happy, and especially satisfied that I'd picked the perfect number of cucumbers for a snug fit. It was this act of refilling the emotional tank that made me notice I'd been running low. It was my time for a rebalance. But today I didn't need a grander pursuit. It was some moments spent well, and that's enough for me. Who knows what time is left for any of us, and what number of simple pleasures we'll have left to indulge. But of all the days I hope to live, I'm grateful that I can mark today a good one. Fermentation, like many things in life, rewards you for your patience. And I'll be reaping that reward today. First, I'll prepare the dip. Dried dill works fine here, but I'll be using it fresh as it's one of my favorite herbs. And that's important. I've been patiently waiting for these pickles to be ready for the past week now, and all these small ingredient choices have been on my mind all the while. Equal parts sour cream and mayonnaise, call it 4 tablespoons, and a bit of freshly squeezed lemon juice. About a teaspoon each of garlic powder and onion powder, and half a teaspoon of MSG. This dip was honestly far more delicious than the sum of its parts. Look, this may all seem like a trivial thing to be getting so excited for. I suppose it isn't most people's measure of happiness. But crucially, it is what I have the power to affect today. The moment I've been waiting for. That fizz is the carbon dioxide given off by the fermentation process. It means it's worked, and my patience has been rewarded. Sure, it's not £1 million or a new car. It's just some pickles that I will now coat and fry, because this delicious ritual produces one of my favourite treats. Pat the excess brine off and dust lightly in flour. This helps the buttermilk cling on better. Now I'm using cheap coarse breadcrumbs here. You can of course use panko or make your own, but it's that classic diner crust that I've been craving. About a teaspoon each of cayenne, garlic powder and onion powder, and a pinch more of that magical MSG. Leave it out if you prefer, or add more. But don't forget to season to taste, and maybe subscribe, if you enjoy watching me cook as much as I enjoy cooking for you. Now for the fun part. Heat enough oil to half submerge your pickles to 180 degrees Celsius. That's about 360 Fahrenheit. Coat in buttermilk, then into the breadcrumbs. Let them sit for a moment in their coats. This will help the breading set, so it holds together better while frying. Lay them gently away from you. They shouldn't spit too ferociously. Leave them alone for 30 seconds or so, then turn. And just before they look done, take them out and place them onto a paper towel to wick off any excess oil. You could use a deeper pot, more oil and deep fry, but this method works well enough for me. And it's less complicated, which is the simplest truth this experience has taught me. I don't always need to struggle in the pursuit of happiness or purpose. For the love of pickles. Sometimes a week of patience and 20 minutes of cooking can be reason and reward enough. Yum.